I'm so sorry, guys. I accidentally hit the off button on the phone. It's a brand new phone to me, and if you turn it sideways trying to hold it, all right, kitty. Sorry, my cat came over. Well, it's my neighbor's cat, but she thinks I'm hers or whatever, I'm her, mine or whatever. Anyway, so let me turn off the night lights. Hold on 1 second, guys. I am so sorry, but there we go. Oh, you can't see them. I have Christmas lights out here. These segmented are broke. Oh man, the whole strand is broke. Oh man, what a bummer. Sorry, Katie. Anyway, sorry, guys. It's alright, baby. You're okay, girl. Anyway, I was trying to show you my cat real quick, and, well, I call her mine, but she's not mine. She's my neighbor's, but she, like I said, she thinks I'm hers, and she's mine, but I accept her. She's a good girl. She's taking care of the old lady. I call her, well, I stopped calling her that. I call her a young lady, an older cat that's actually acting like an old person right now, and I'm worried about her. She's like 16, and she thinks I'm hers too, and so does the male cat that first came over. And it's so neat because I was going through a lot, and my son had to let go of my cat. He was watching for me. It's a long story there. I was devastated and brokenhearted about losing the cats because I'm very attached to my animals. Yeah, kitty. And God's used them many times in my life. They're almost like my best friends sometimes. I don't mean to sound funny, but it's true. I mean, as a kid, my cats were my best friends. I used to talk to them and everything. And I used to be able, it's weird because of that, I was able to read them. Hey, kitty. Hi. Hey, baby. She thinks I'm talking to her. Yeah, good girl. Sorry about that. I had to do this. This video ended up being in 2 parts because of this, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit the thing, and I am trying to get it done. It's really hard for me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's see if I can show you her. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You say hi. Sorry, I'm showing everything. Say hi. Don't move. Sorry. I'm trying, guys. I was trying to show you. She's very pretty. Very furry, black and white, big kitty. Anyway, and it was so cool because the male cat came over right when I was having broken heart about the cats. All of a sudden, and I've been here a while, this one cat shows up, and then the other cat showed up after that, and both those other cats were exactly like the cats that me and my son had, almost identical as far as look, appearance, personality, everything. God is so good. Tell me he ain't good. I mean, he is so awesome. I was so brokenhearted, and these cats came over and basically healed my heart. And God, I'm starting to freeze. I want to get my jacket on. And it was really cool. And God, used them to heal me of my broken heart. But it's just ironic that they're so much like the cats that we had. The personality. Yeah, baby, I'm talking on the phone. Yes, I'm talking on the phone. Well, video. Yeah, baby. She's trying to get on with that. It's okay. It's alright. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Wait. Every time I try to show her, she takes off. You want to say hi? Say hi. Don't move. Don't move. Stop moving. See, say hi. I can't do that. Every time I try to do it, she moves. Alright, let me get back to it. Man, things are banging all over the place. It is really windy out here. God forbid if we have a tornado. I mean, that too. Or a hurricane. Got roosters over here. You got the peacock. That's what it's, peacock. Peacocks over there. Got dogs, cats. There's probably a horse. I think I saw a horse somewhere. Donkey. Got donkey. I mean, there's so much. Yeah, baby. Here, say hi. Yeah, there we go. The guy's working on the house back here. That's why there's so much stuff around here. And I got wood that was supposed to burn. Yeah, say hi, Gizmo. Wish you could see Sophie, the old lady. But I don't know where she is. She's, like I said, acting funny and getting on the roof and the trees and all kinds of weird stuff that she doesn't normally do. And she's acting like an Alzheimer's cat. And cats, I don't know if they get Alzheimer's, but that's the way she's acting. And she's forgetting what she's doing. It's weird. I've never seen a cat that old to begin with, let alone, her acting like that. And it's sad that her mama's not taking care of her. And she claims the cats, but she doesn't do anything with them at all. And anyway, forget that. And I called the old one. I forgot what she named her, but I called him Mister. I always have names for animals, but I kept naming those names because that's what she named them. You want to say hi? Yeah. Whoop, she's gonna get on my lap. Okay. This is gonna get hard, Yeah. I don't know what that was. Hey, yo, baby. Hey, you Gizmo. Now you're gonna knead on my chest. I gotta talk, kitty. I gotta finish talking. What is that? Hi, bird. That bird over there. Hi. Oh, you got food? Okay. Okay, Gizmo. She's trying to give me kisses. She's big about kisses. You need my head? Can you get my head? Can you fit? Yeah, give me a head kiss. Give me a headbutt. No, she won't do it. Okay, hang on, cat. She likes to give me headbutts. There we go. Sorry, I'm just didn't mean to tape this, but I'm just having fun with it. Okay, I gotta get finished, okay? I gotta finish now, okay? Good girl. Good girl. She wants a treat. You'll have to wait till later. Okay. Alright, so basically what happened was, I was praying about that, and I was at the meeting, and the lady was going around and praying. Sorry, my throat is really messed up right now. It's like getting dry trying to talk. I do apologize. I'm having some medical issues, and it's really hard. That's why I have to tell this now, and I know it. My body's... There's a reason, and it takes too much to explain. I don't even know if I should explain it. But I started realizing some of the stuff they've done with me, that it's created... At one time, it would be okay and worked when I was younger to do what they wanted to do, which was the missions and things that they wanted. And then later, the other thing, because the first thing didn't work out, and I'm trying to say it quickly, that the second mission... which I didn't do their mission. Anyway, later on, I'm learning that your body breaks down because it doesn't work very well when you get older. The mole personality doesn't think it starts to break down as you get older. That's why I had to start dealing with it. And Lord wouldn't let me go into the ministry or do what I was called to do earlier because of the fact that I still had this stuff and I didn't know I had it at all. Not a clue. And the church didn't know how to deal with it until that one deliverance guy. The one deliverance guy came and took, started the ministry there with the deliverance. When I came back, and my head pastor was no longer the pastor. It's a long story. I'm trying to say it fast. Well, the son took over, and the elder did deliverance, and he was there with my other pastors too. Well, anyway, they said they knew I'd be there later, but evidently I wasn't ready to deal with it when I was younger, and they knew it, and they could tell, and they knew it at some point I would be. Well, once I went through the stuff I went through, and gosh, it's so hard to say all this. I'm still learning as I tell this, so please forgive me. I'm learning so much as I'm stepping out and telling this, and more stuff's coming back to me, and memories coming back, and things like that as I tell this, because of what I went through. It took a long time to go through, okay? But the thing is, you get hope, and that's the point. I mean, anybody... Number one thing is getting saved and going to heaven anyway. So that's the main reason I'm telling this, because I'm not perfect, never will be, okay? But Jesus in me is perfect. I'm not, but he is. And he's in my spirit, and I try to have, give everything to him I possibly can. I've made a lot of mistakes. I have a lot of issues, but I'm doing the best I can, working through them as I continue living, okay? But I can't just can't just give up. I've done that before and just kind of froze in time and not did stuff. And then God says, okay, it's time to move on. And so I had to step out and do it. Kind of like telling my story. Gosh, it's so hard to tell. There's so much to it. Lord Jesus, I don't even know where to begin. Anyway, as she went, and she only wanted me to tell this one part. So this is difficult. And they're trying to get me to stay on one thing so I can learn how to tell it. As I step out to do this is a lot more difficult than I thought, so I'm trying here. Alright, well, she's going around, and she's laying hands on, this is the prophet that was in the lady meeting, the meeting with the ladies. So she went around and laid hands on people. Bye-bye, Petey. Oh, sorry, she's going away now. Take care of Sophie. Take care of Sophie. That's a weird horn. There she is. I don't know if you can see her running over here. There's Sophie. I think that's Sophie. That's you, Sophie? Or is that Mister? No, that's Mister. He's the noisy one. He's the big male cat that kind of watches out for us. It's kind of funny how animals work. A part of their clan, so to speak, or whatever you call it. But that's the male cat that first brought the other kitties over. He's a big black cat. He almost died. Lord help me save these kitties' lives. Hey, baby. Hi, Mister. That's Mister. Hey, Mister. I don't know if you can see this. I'm sorry it's so messed up. Oh, I need to hurry up. It's almost church time. Hey, baby. No, I don't have none. No. No, no, no. No, not right now. No. Not right now, kitties. Oh, boy. They're in there wanting their treats. And the treats are out in front. I'm still waiting for Sophie to show up, too. Sorry, kitties. Not right now. Sorry, guys. It's so hard to do stuff. I get distracted easy. Okay. As she's going around, and like I said, I've been praying for several months. No, mister. No. Not right now. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to finish up and get going here. Okay. So basically, they're moving around, and she's laying hands on the women, and she finally gets to me, and she prophesied, you know, pretty much over everybody. She's a major prophet in our church, and they knew I was too, but I never moved out in it yet. I'm always been in hiding. God's got me hiding on purpose in the background, and they knew I wasn't ready and all that stuff. So, and I, you know, I've known it all my life, well, since 18 on, and I'm not stepping out doing that kind of thing. It's up to the Lord, and if it happens, it happens, and it's up to the Lord, basic kind of thing. Anyway, she's one of the prophets there, and she was going around laying hands, and she prophesied some. Most everybody had some sort of word or something, or prayed for healing, or whatever it was that they needed at the time that she felt led to do. So she gets to me, and she lays hands on me, and I don't even remember the rest of the words. So there's been so much that's happened, I can't keep up with it. And the Lord said, don't even bother, just keep going. Even like with all the dreams I had as a kid, how God used this dream to bring me to Him and to teach me what I needed to learn about my life and what was going on. He used that in many ways to lead me, guide me, and not getting to explain it all. It's He used it major in my life. It was a gift I have, but He also used it to lead and guide me, especially in the times of the inner healing and deliverance I was going to need later. He even told me when I got turned around He was going to use it, dreams in mightily in my life. Now I don't really have that many dreams because I don't need them like I did back then. Because back then I didn't know how to hear God, and now I do much better than I did before. So unless He needs to give me dreams, He doesn't usually give me dreams anymore. There's still times He does it, but it's depending on, if I'm not listening correctly, or if, I don't know, sometimes He reveals things through dreams. I don't know, there's different reasons. There's so many different ways, I don't know. Okay, so basically when he, when she got, no, baby. Come on. No, mister. Sorry, I hope he doesn't spray in my room. Don't spray. No spray. Been teaching him like I did my cat, because he's fixed, but he still has a little bit of a smell sometimes. No spray. That he's bad about that. He'll miss it, and I'm trying to teach him to stop doing it, especially in my room. He's getting there. He's doing pretty good. He's learning. At first, he wouldn't hardly come up to me. Now he's all over the place, especially when I saved his life. I gave him like supernatural silver. He got an infection in his eye, and he was like bad. And I fed him this stuff, and then, helped him with stuff I know how to do, and prayed too, and God healed him. And so I'm so grateful. His eye's a little messed up because of it, but at least he's alive. So that's really cool. And same thing with the old lady. I helped her a number of times, and same thing with Gizmo. A few times there. I had another cat. I helped him. He was too messed up from being young. Don't spray. You better not have sprayed. Yeah, baby. Sorry, baby. I'm busy right now. Yeah, I'm busy. Okay. Sorry, kitties. Y'all gonna have to get used to this. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to it. I can't help you all the time. You need to go home, kitties. You need to go home, babies. Where's Sophie? Where's Sophie? Huh? Is Sophie okay? Mister, is Sophie okay? How's your eye? Sorry, I'm just worried about my kitties. It's okay, babies. Good girl, good boys. Let me get done, okay? Let me get done. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. You're such a sweetheart. Let me see. Yeah, that's a sweetheart right there. Yeah, you're such a sweetheart. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. That's Mister. And now ever since the Lord helped me save him, he's like all over wanting attention, and he's eating it up, and it's so cool because the Holy Spirit does that with me with animals. It's like and kids. And when I was younger, it's so cool. I never was like that, or I had the heart. I had love in my heart, but I couldn't. They would get scared and stuff because of what was going on with me, which I didn't know. Now they got when I got filled with the Holy Spirit, everything changed. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, let me get done. I'm almost done. Well, she was going around. She laid hands on my head, and she prophesied whatever it was, and she was right on target. And then she said, as during the prophecy, she said, Jesus took your blows. Jesus took your blows. Jesus took your blows 3 times. As she was saying it, I instantly went into a vision. I had my head down, my eyes closed, and I was in a vision. I saw myself. I'm pretty sure I was around 5 years old. That's what I felt inside of me. And there was like an underground base somewhere. It felt like there was like this tunnel that went straight down. Just hold on, kitties. Hold on, babies. He's looking for his food. Hold on, baby. Okay, and it was an underground base, and I'm inside. I remember I could see it. It's hard to explain. It was like this long hallway, and it was green looking. Yeah, baby, hold on. Hold on. It was green looking. Color. It had like pipes on top going down, and then on the left side is a bunch of rooms down on the left side, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like circular and on the top oval kind of thing, and it was green colored from what I remembered. They didn't have any rooms either or I'm sorry, windows. They didn't have any windows, and I was in this one particular room. Okay, maybe in the middle, I don't know, but somewhere. If we were in a base underground somewhere, and I felt it was in Orlando, but I'm not positive on that. That could be anywhere, but I know it was underground somewhere in a base. Well, I'm in this room, and I don't know what I was wearing. I didn't pay attention to that part, but I'm standing. And when I went to the vision, I'm standing behind this sergeant. I knew he was a sergeant. Okay, I'm standing behind him to the right, looking over his shoulder, looking at me, and he's wailing on me like crazy. I mean, just knocking what out of me. And and Jesus was standing between me and him, literally taking the blows. So obviously I didn't remember what happened because he blocked my memory and literally took the blows from me and the pain of it and everything, because I still don't remember except for that vision that came back. Obviously what he did broke my nose, because that's, the Lord brought it back so I would know. And the other thing I just recently got that's happening too, I've had my right rib has been like poking out for a number of years. I've noticed that too, and it's not the same as the left side, and it sort of hurts, but it's not real bad though. But it's like the same kind of thing where I noticed a difference. Like I had injuries in my back that I don't know where they came from. Even when I was older, I don't know where they all came from, but that could have been just because I picked up something wrong. But I mean, these are some pretty bad injuries. Hold on, mister. Well, he really wants his food. I need to get done. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. I found out, oh, yeah, I talked to my doctor. He said, did you ever break your rib? I said, I don't know. With me, you never know. I may have and not even known it. And it's very possible that also got broken, and I don't know unless I have an x-ray of that area. And I meant to ask them was the hospital today about that, but they were so busy with what they were doing. They had some major traumas that I let it go, and I just said that's it. I also was having pain myself, and they should have admitted me because I've had 3 stents already, and I know I've got something else going on, but they just won't. They're attacking me now through medical stuff, not letting me get the treatment I need. But that's okay. Lord will do it at the right time. I'm not going to worry myself about it. All right, well, God bless you, and I hope this ministered to you guys, and hopefully I can do better as I go along here. But I did my best. Hopefully it was good enough. God bless you, and I hope it encourages you. And you're more than welcome to share my testimony with anybody, by the way. I need to tell the whole thing for it to make a lot of sense, but I did the best I could. That was just one part of a very small part of the whole thing. But just how God does miracles, and He's trying to bring, save, heal, and deliver people, and to show people that there's hope, that they can come out of this stuff and not be influenced by them, that you can serve Jesus. Even though they still mess with me and try to, Jesus still has control of it, the whole thing. And that's the only reason I'm still here, is because He knows how to control these people. So people just have to realize that. And that's why that's one of the main reasons I have to tell my story. One, because of the other part about what I was actually called to do, and I fought it inside, and God, Jesus helped me fight it and break it where it did not happen. Almost did, but it didn't. And inside I was able to fight the programming and being triggered and everything to stop it. And then I got to the inner deliverance where those parts are dealt with, and they're no longer there. These are other things that I'm dealing with now, but still dealing with the emotional stuff as I learn it, which is not easy. Another thing that came back during, and I'll say this real quick too, they kept saying my church and my dad had molested me. And I said no way. There was no way. I mean, my dad were close. I had a close bond with him. Very dedicated man in the military. I mean, I would too much to explain, but I was raised to follow him. That's what the goal was, and do missions with him. And then he was very in the special forces and all that stuff. He was as deep as you can be. 82nd Airborne. I forget all the titles, but high. He was also deep in the Masons. But hang on, baby, just a minute. They knew my dad had molested me, and I said no, and I was praying about that one. I was like Thomas in that. I would not believe. I'm like, no way, I'm not believing it. I just didn't believe it. Unless I saw it, I was not going to believe it. Next thing I know, I end up going to gosh, I need to get this done. Shoot, it's so hard to do this so quickly. Anyway, I went to sorry, my mind's I don't know, I think at the moment. I was at another retreat, a Christian singles retreat from my church, and they definitely wanted me to go. It was really funny. They paid my way and everything. I was back in my church at the time as I was going through inner healing and deliverance, and I went to this meeting, and there was a guy there that had the unusual words for people. That's just the way he flowed in the Lord. And one of the words he said, "Who like the 3 bears?" Little bears. In the old baby, what do you call those things for kids shows or whatever, and it was called the 3 Bears. Nobody raised their hand, and I'm sitting there And me, I didn't like them. There was other people, but all of a sudden I realized, wait a minute, I did like them because it was another part of me. And when I realized that, I went up there, and it was a very quiet moment. He put his hands on, sorry, there's a bug. He put his hand on my head. All instantly, just above me, I saw my dad, and that's all I had to see. It was like a picture, boom, and I saw it. And all of a sudden, I realized what was going on. I was very young. It was like 3 or 4. I don't know exactly, but I felt like it was around 3 or 4. All of a sudden, I had this, my tear, because like I said, I couldn't really cry. I was so overwhelmed by just saw. I didn't like burst out crying or nothing. All of a sudden, these tears just started flowing, just straight down, and I didn't do anything but just these tears. And I just turned real slowly and walked out and went to go into the bathroom to be alone, because I knew I had to be alone at that moment. And it changed my whole life at that point, yeah, my whole life and testimony, because I had to deal with that issue. So that's why the Lord told me that he could not show everything to me. It was too devastating. So he shows me as much as I need to know, and he said, if you need to know any more, you'll know it as it comes, when it comes. So I have to trust him on that. Just thought I'd share that real quick. That was another time, and I was like I said, a Thomas. I would not believe it unless I saw it. So the Lord knew that, so he brought that back on purpose like that, so I could see it, and then I knew it was real. So, and I don't have too many things to come back to me like that. There was only 2 that I can remember through prayer, but that's pretty major. So God bless you. Let me go. Bye.